Welcome back to the channel, everyone. We have more Honkai Star Rail today. We have the Myriad Celestial trailer titled Fables About the Stars Part 2. I'm a little late to this. My apologies, but let's get into it.
The last time I was on the Vtuber was centuries ago.
Wait, are they bringing back the old characters?
That you now come not as a hero, but a prisoner.
I like how they're just hanging out.
Put the abundance in their grave, empty talk.
The divination matrix
Okay,
will
never mind.
naturally determine whether your words are trustworthy.
Oh.
Fine.
Wait, what's
As
going
we
on?
always say on the Cienjo, seeing is believing.
Wait, what?
A war of gods has already begun.
That's your real...
in the Abacus's
Wait, hold on!
calculated future.
What's going on?
The Lord
Wait, that's like
Ravager's
corrupted and
wish
stuff.
will be fulfilled, and an
What?
eon will fall. This
What?
is a chess game between gods, as each piece falls to counter the next.
Okay, what the hell's going on?
Take advantage of it for our own goals. The
Oh.
Alliance already has the
Okay, there's your
sworn
addition.
author's remains to kill a god.
Right?
We just need to temper the hunt's arrowheads with Ruin's golden blood.
Amphorius, right? Slovenia's Legion? Wait, why aren't they talking? Just kidding. Huh? Where's the dialogue? Where's the audio?
A colleague told me that the Cienjo Alliance
Do we just not have VAs for them? That's so
is our
weird.
enemy. So why not join this great feast and observe how billions of beating
Holy.
hearts walk to irreversible demise?
That's the... I'm forgetting their name. That's who we fought the very first start of the game.
But the outcome. Let the ignorant hunter
That's
race
for low,
their
right?
law and kill what they love, what they believe.
My lack of lore knowledge is hurting me right now.
And ultimately,
I just see war
kill
everywhere.
themselves.
So,
Who's
what's
this?
the point in this process? Just for it to feel like a ceremony?
Who's that?
Well, it's not like I have a right to complain about ceremonies.
Wait, I'm totally lost. Who's this?
I mourn for worlds that can no longer laugh.
Huh?
Do you still remember what happened?
Okay, there's Akron.
I saw a spot of light.
Wait, is he the god of nihility, maybe? Or the Aeon?
Then existence itself was torn, leaving only a despairing white, enveloping both entropy
What the
and time.
hell? Dude, I'm being overloaded right now. This is insane. Okay, I was not ready for any of this. Maybe we shouldn't have gotten no crisis airs.
Blemished one.
Oh, now this is for Lova.
Defiance of the cosmic roots that bind all, we offer a magnificent ruin.
Maybe it was the abundance earlier.
Together, beneath your gaze, we bear witness to a colleague's end. Be it coronation or collapse, the end of their yearning is the same.
Whoa. What is that? What is going on? What is that?
Just to witness? That feels like formalism.
Oh,
Even if every genius in
What
the
is going on?
cosmos dropped dead, what's that got to do with us?
what?
Still not enough for you? The fools
Dude, I'm so
only
lost.
flounder in
I'm trying to make sense of
tears
it.
After the wise have been buried.
Cease your chatter.
Is everyone just got a hand in this?
From the end of time.
Wait, yo, why does the sword look like that?
When Iron Team finally breaks its shell, the erudition's calculations will meet the end.
But who could say that Akaville
All of the Aeons.
won't bring another salvation?
Trailblazing always ends up igniting something, no? Then,
Bro.
they'll achieve an even more majestic ruin.
There's Nanook. Okay, I know Nanook. We've still got more.
Prisoner who picked up Starfire.
Okay, finally someone we're super familiar with.
To become the first spark.
Wait, everything's in ruins.
Leave the cave with me.
Oh my god, Lygus.
Fable about the stars.
Lygus, what are you up to?
We'll pen the prelude of destruction.
Wait, he's showing his face finally. Hey, wait. I'm sorry. Okay, one, what the hell? What the actual hell? I like, sorry. There's so much going on there. I need to watch like a breakdown video of that. Like, oh my god. Like, okay, first we have Jingliu and freaking sorry, Jingyuan. We have both of them. And at first I thought they were just talking, but now he's kind of like, I guess he's just suspicious of her. And she opens her eyes, and is this like Fu Xuan talking through this, maybe?
Divination matrix will naturally determine whether your word.
I don't know, because I'm not, the voice is a little robotic, but you know, it's just because of the divination matrix. I think that has to do with Fu Xuan. And she's showing him.
Seeing.
I don't know how she can see that.
A war of God.
She could see all this happening, and so this is what I was like, holy hell, because this is Euro 6. We're here. This is the first area we started in, and it's just being destroyed. And like, we knew there was like the giant mech that we use in like our first big boss battle, and like we've got everyone down here. We see Natasha, Zila, Branya, but then I see this like corruption everywhere, and I'm forgetting, but this is like, this kind of looks like this animation reminds me of the same stuff that we've got going on in Amphorius. Like, heck, even Finon's ability that we got to see in the recent special broadcast, his like explosion that just deletes all the mobs when you're walking around, that it looks like that. It looks similar to that. So like, is the destruction just bleeding onto everyone? And then we've got this over here. Oh, wait, is that Bailu? And then we have Gonaifen. Okay, I didn't see them at first either. I thought I saw Gonaifen, but I did not see Bailu. So it's like everything is just being like, there's just all out war. Is that what's going on? And then over here we have Robin.
Will fall.
Sorry, not Robin. Sorry. Not Robin. This is Robin. What's it called? But yeah. We've got like the 10 stone hearts in this because she's part of them. Pure Point. No, I'm not familiar with that one. I'm blanking on that one. Sorry, I'm blanking on this character's name. Like, I'm blanking on her name. I feel so bad. Topaz, right? Topaz, right? Yeah, Topaz and Nube. There we go. My bad. And we've got over here, so like, it's including all of the areas that we've been at, but it just feels like there's all out war, and we just see this timeline keep going up. Like, at first we see the timeline right here, okay, barely 26 minutes in. Is this like 26 minutes into the start of all of the calamity? And then we go, and okay, we're almost at 2 hours. Then we go over here about 2.5, and then we jump all the way to Penacony, and it's 7 hours in. And let's just watch the clock even more. The blue, I don't know where this is at. But this just looks like is this like a satellite crashing down? I don't know. It's just all out cosmic war. You know, like, wait. Oh my God. Wait, I didn't even notice that. Literally, this is crazy. Like, look at the calamity. And then she's saying, why not take advantage of it for our own goals? Like, while they're all doing, like she said, like, what did she say? It's like a chess match or something between the gods. And she's, I don't know. Like, yeah, it's a chess game between gods. So she's trying to say, let's take advantage of it for ourselves. The Alliance has a swarm. Author's propagation remains. Like, everyone seems to be trying to use whatever they can to, like, I don't know, wage cosmic war and just have power over everything, I guess. I was trying to.
We just need to
So that's the hunt right there. And she's talking. Jingliu is talking about like utilizing the hunt's power. And then we've talked about Amphorius, and then when she talked about with Ruin's golden blood, that's what I'm. So like, I don't know if perhaps Amphorius was like a way to like, I don't know, construct a god, and maybe that god is Finon, and possibly everyone is like totally aware about Finan, and they are trying to essentially find a way to harness his power to use it for their own gain. But then maybe Lygus, I don't know what Lygus's plan is, because all the way over here at the end, I'm gonna hop around real quick. He's here and he's saying,
If you are
the first spark.
First spark,
He's talking about Finan.
then come and leave the cave with me.
The cave is Amphorius, I'm assuming, because because he keeps, obviously it seems like Lygus has a hand in keeping Amphorius locked down. Okay.
And in that fable about the stars,
And
we'll pen the prey.
the Prelude of Destruction. So maybe he's trying to like make his own Nanook, because I did say in the special broadcast that Finan's form reminded me of Nanook. It did. And so I'm just trying to figure out, like, maybe Lygus has been trying to conjure up his own form of Nanook to, I don't know, wage war. Perhaps he just wants to see what'll happen because he's bored. Who knows? You know, I think Lygus told us he's been alive for so long, so who knows? I don't know about that. But okay, do these two just not have VAs? Like, what in the hell? Oh, is he blind now? Forever? I forget about that. Yeah, I think so, huh? Like, he's still healing, maybe. I mean, I'm glad I had the subtitles on, because if we didn't, we'd be cooked right there. And then we've got this going on. I don't know who that is.
So why not join this great?
I don't know who that is. She kind of reminds me of, I'm trying to remember like what being we first spoke to when we literally started the game, but I'm blanking. So again, if you guys can help me out big time with all the lore in this, like, please explain it to me. I know it's a lot to ask, but oh my God, like, this is awesome. I am loving all of this. It's possibly gonna like hit us in the next coming patches, but oh my gosh, like I need to brush up on my lore.
Observe how billions of beings
I believe this is the Legion, right? This is what we first fought. When like it was our first big boss that we fought. And this kind of looks like a portal
walk
right here.
into irreversible demise.
Indeed.
I thought this was Frolova. Like, is this not Frolova? Like, look, she's got all of her petals and everything. Yeah, this is Frolova. Okay, I was right earlier.
Death is not a process, but the outcome. And
And look at, we've got all this war. Like, I was definitely not seeing people with guns and bows and stuff like that. Like, is this the past, maybe?
and
Are they
ultimately
trying to show us, like, it's just a cycle that always happens, maybe?
kill
Yeah, like, because she's...
and kill what they want.
Yeah.
And to raise their bow. And
Maybe she is talking about how the past is just repeating itself, and like all life always just leads to destruction and war and stuff like that.
what they believe in.
Because yeah, they're fighting for what they
And
believe in,
ultimately,
and it ultimately leads to their destruction. Like, ultimately leads to their calamity. This is who I'm
What's
not
the point
certain
of this
about.
process?
I don't know anything about this dude. I thought he was something to do with the Nihility at first. Not sure at all.
That could no longer
It's like,
laugh.
you know, a throne of bones possibly right here, like a
Do
throne
you
of
still
bodies.
Remember what happened?
But then the reason I only thought it was Nihility at first was because, like, Acheron and him are like, even before Acheron came in the mix, I thought it was like, maybe Nihility, or Nihility. Sorry, however you pronounce it. But now that Acheron's talking with him, it even like reassures me that that's possibly
I saw
Nihility.
a spot of light that dimmed the star.
And this just, again, more cosmic war, more calamity, more all-out battles.
Leaving only a despairing white.
And that's,
enveloping
we
both
know that's what
entropy
Acheron has seen.
and time.
And like, I don't know, maybe this is what Acheron's been talking about the whole time, that she's like, I don't know. Maybe that's what she's been referring to this whole time. Got this. See Frolova.
defiance of the cosmic roots that bind all, we offer a magnificent ruin.
It just makes me think of like Ragnarok over and over again. Like the cycle is just repeating itself, and this destruction is going to happen and over again. And perhaps Lygus, like, I'm just gonna say, like, I guess what I'm gonna go with is Lygus is the one who designed Amphorius, possibly, because we already had hints that it was like a cage for something, or that the Chrysos air cycle has always repeated itself, and it's like 1,000 year or like thousands of years or something like that. I forget exactly how old Aglaya and Tribu were, but like it's just such a long time coming essentially, and maybe Lygus has just been behind the scenes. And like I don't know who that is,
Coronation or collapse.
but she seems sus.
The end of their yearning is the same.
She looks cool though. I'll say that much. And then this right here, like, who is this? Is this oh my god, is this preservation Aeon?
Just to witness.
Sorry, I'm like trying to remember everything.
Feels like
And then when he shows his face finally, I'm confused still.
Drop dead. What's that got to do
Propagation
with us?
maybe? I don't know.
Still not enough for you? Eyes have
I don't know, man. I'm getting confused.
But who could say that
Like we're showing everyone, like everyone,
won't bring a
like it's like as if every god is like finally like showing their hand and saying like, all right, it's time for maybe that part of history now, you know, let's go through it again. I don't know, or like maybe something will change.
Trailblazing always ends up igniting
They're like, it's always time for war essentially.
something, no? Then,
And he talked about Cavilli.
won't bring another salvation.
trailblazing always ends up igniting something majestic.
Like maybe Akavilli's did bring a salvation once, but then the cycle repeated itself and it didn't work out. And then we seen a nuke. And then now we're seeing him.
Prisoner
Now it's all full circle.
picked up Starfire.
Dude, and look at Finan's eyes. Like, my dude, like, he looks like he's seen something. His memory's unlocked. Something. I don't know. Okay. Something's going on with him. Look at this.
Up Starfire. If you are to become the first spark,
Like,
then come and
maybe he's been battling the gods. I don't know. Maybe he's just fighting his own war. Maybe he's the last one left.
and in that fable.
This was crazy, though, his face reveal.
We'll pen the prelude of destruction.
It's like, who the hell is he? He's literally just a JoJo stand. Sorry, I always call him a JoJo stand, but he even more looks like a JoJo stand now. Anyways, there's so much to unpack there. I probably missed quite a bit. I'm probably lost on some lore. Anywho, I'm not going to go into all that. It was a crazy trailer regardless. I tried to like piece together as much as I could. Hopefully I'm connecting to some dots. Hopefully I'm hitting some marks. If you liked the video, please leave a comment, like, subscribe. And if you have any lore or stuff to explain, please leave a comment down below. I always love when you guys break down stuff. But I'll catch you guys in the next one. I'm looking forward to the next MSQ. It is going to be insane. All right, guys. Catch you later. Bye.